Welcome to this rather special episode of Coffee Break Conversations, coming to you from the Chángchéng, the Great Wall of China. And I am here with Hongyu. 你好, Hongyu.
你好, 马克.
你好吗?
我很好, 谢谢. 你呢?
我非常好. I'm delighted today. I'm really pleased today to be on the Great Wall with my friend Hongyu, who is helping us with some of our episodes of Coffee Break Chinese. We're going to be taking you behind the scenes a little as to some of the things that we are recording and filming here in China. And we're also being in China at the same time as some other people that you'll meet hopefully a little later on. So until then, we're off to climb the rest of the Great Wall. 再见!
再见!
I think one of my favourite things so far about Beijing has been wandering through the hutongs. I hope I'm saying that correctly. These are neighbourhoods in the centre of the city. So right in the middle of the city you could be surrounded by skyscrapers and high-rise buildings, but then you suddenly find yourself wandering through these alleyways with trees and with old buildings and people going about their life, their daily business. And it's just very calming, very relaxing walking through these areas. This particular hutong is famous for calligraphy, and so I am going to see if I can find something that I've been looking for some time. That is a seal with my Chinese name, Peng Mark. Let's see if we can find someone to make me a seal. Okay, so I've managed to find someone to make me my seal with a little bit of help from a dictionary app. I think it's going to take 10分钟, 10 minutes, and the price that we've agreed is 120 kwai, 120 kwai. I'm not sure if that's expensive or if that's cheap, but I will have my seal.
While I'm here in China, all the way from Scotland, there are also some other people from Scotland here in China at the same time. And I'm here with one of them now. Katie, can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, my name's Katie Hawkins. I'm the project coordinator for the Confucius Institute for Scotland Schools. I've been here in China for 2.5 weeks leading a pupil immersion course of 123 young people from all over Scotland.
Fantastic. So you've had your work cut out for you over the past few weeks.
Yes, I have indeed, and I'm happy to be free now.
But I'm sure the students have had a fantastic time.
Yeah, they had a brilliant time learning all about Chinese language and culture, and they had the opportunity to go to Tianjin, Beijing, Qufu and Jinan, so it was a whirlwind trip for them.
Fantastic. Now, tell me, the students who were here, do many of them study Chinese already?
It's a bit of a mix. The course is aimed at complete beginners, but we did also have some people who had done higher, National 3, and some people who were going on to do their advanced higher. So there were a few different levels of classes, and everybody had a good go at trying speaking Mandarin to locals.
Fantastic, because it's always important to practice. When you get the opportunity to practice the language, it's always very important. Katie, what are your plans for the next few days? Are you staying in China or are you heading straight back to Scotland?
I'm staying in China for another week. I'm going to go to a couple of other places, Nanjing, Shanghai, and some of the water towns around Shanghai. So I'm very much looking forward to a holiday.
Fantastic. Well, 非常感谢。
不客气。
As you know, we're here in China making some recordings for our Coffee Break Chinese episodes. And today we're doing something rather special because we're recording an episode with Hongyu's extended family. We've got his cousin here. So, 你叫什么?
Hello, 我叫陈一.
So, Chen Yi. And we've also got someone very special. 你叫什么?
我叫安安.
And also we have Hongyu's aunt. 你好.
你好，我是阿姨。
And we are going to be recording part of this conversation now. So let's get started. 开始吧. Okay, my part is 你在哪儿学英语?
我在学校学英语，我喜欢看英文电影。
好极了，你的英语很好。
马克，这是我的阿姨。
你好，马克，你在中国怎么样？
And I think we'll leave it there because my next line is really tricky.
Coffee Break Chinese.com 你可以在这里学习中文。
While I'm here in China, I have also bumped into someone else that I know, and this is Jess. 你好, Jess.
你好.
Jess used to work with us at Radio Lingua, but now she does something else. Do you want to tell our viewers what you do?
Sure. I'm a flight attendant and I travel all over the world, and I've started to document my travels on my blog and my Instagram account, which is the Layover Life. And I write 48-hour guides of the best things to eat, see, drink and do around the world. And yeah, I have lots of fun whilst I'm doing it.
Now, it was actually Jessie's post about Beijing that suggested to me that we should choose Mutianyu over Badaling for the best way to visit the wall. So the Great Wall, that is, Chángchéng. So thanks for that, Jess. The Mutianyu, it was pretty cool.
It's a lot of fun, isn't it? Especially the toboggan ride.
Yeah. Maybe the less said about that bit, the better. But it's a cool way to come down as long as you've not got someone very slow in front of you. So, Jess, what are your plans for today?
Today, I'm going to get some food. So my favourite thing to eat in Beijing is hot pot. I find the best Szechuan hot pot restaurant here. It's called Zhang Mama, and it's absolutely delicious. And then I'm going to wander around the hutongs, exploring the little alleyways in Beijing.
And the hot pot restaurant that you're referring to, is that a sit-down place or is it something different?
Yeah, it's sit down, and once you're in there, you just grab a load of vegetable skewers from the fridges and a couple of beers and get your hot pot, your spicy broth will arrive, and you dip all your vegetables in there and eat them, and it's so delicious. So simple, but delicious.
Jess, thank you for joining us on Coffee Break Conversations. Again, if you would like to find out more about Jessie's blog, then you should go to
thelayoverlife.com.
There you have it.
Now, earlier we had a conversation at the hotel with the concierge about how to get to the Gùgōng, the Forbidden City, and that's where I'm headed now. Okay, I've got my piao for the Gùgōng, the Forbidden City, and I'm really looking forward to discovering the Forbidden City and to finding out more about what went on in there, and of course to taking some video and some photos. I spent a very hot afternoon wandering through the Forbidden City here in Beijing, and it is quite an amazing place. I'm now in Jingshan Park and looking out over the Forbidden City and indeed the whole of the city of Beijing. And this is a very appropriate place to bring my visit to Beijing to a close. I hope you've enjoyed joining me as I discover different parts of the city and indeed finding out a little about how we're putting together our Coffee Break Chinese recordings. There will be more from Coffee Break Conversations very soon, but for now I'd like to say vielen Dank. No, I wouldn't like to say vielen Dank at all. I would like to say 谢谢 再见. Wrong language, I think I'm pretty tired. 我很累.